Today we're going to be learning about King Asa, and as one can see from this chart, Asa was the great-grandson of Solomon, and he took the throne about 20 years after Solomon's death. The 10 tribes went to the north after Solomon's death, ruled by King Jeroboam, and the Lord, he left Judah and Benjamin to be ruled over in the south by the descendants of King David, which would be Solomon and Rehoboam, Solomon's son. So Rehoboam is known as the first king of Judah. Then came along his son, Abijam. He was only king for 3 years in Jerusalem. And both he and Rehoboam, much like the very end of Solomon's reign, were idolatrous, evil kings. But then is Asa born. These two nations would go to war against one another consistently. One great battle is recorded in 2 Chronicles 13, where Abijah's army slew some 500,000 Israelites. Now this is very important because Asa would be a king of peace and a godly king for much of his reign. If Abijah had not done what he did to quiet the land, Asa could not have done what he did to reform it. He's the first good king of Judah. And he took away the Sodomites out of the land, and removed all the idols that his fathers had made. For he took away the altars of the strange gods, and also Maacah, his grandmother, even her he removed from being queen, because she had made an idol in a grove. And he built fenced cities in Judah. And there came out against them Zerah the Ethiopian with a host of 1,000,000, and came unto Mareshah. So the Lord smote the Ethiopians before Asa and before Judah, and the Ethiopians fled. After hearing of the great victory over the Ethiopians, as well as the revival breaking out in Judah, many from the northern kingdom of Israel began migrating back into Judah to worship God. This intensified the wars between Baasha, king of Israel, and Asa, king of Judah. This resulted in King Baasha fortifying Ramah in order to dissuade any northerners from traveling south to Jerusalem. This occurred in the 36th year of Asa's reign. In his desperation, Asa then gathered all the silver and gold to be found within Solomon's temple and the palace, and sent it to the king of Syria, Ben-Hadad. His request was for Syria to turn on the northern kingdom of Israel. The treaty was effective in stopping Israel, but the treaty with Syria was not pleasing to God. The prophet Hanani then rebuked Asa. However, instead of repenting, Asa put Hanani in prison. Asa then began oppressing some of the people at that time, and Asa in the 39th year, 2 years left of his life, in the 39th year of his reign, was diseased in his feet, until his disease was exceeding great. Yet in his disease he sought not the Lord,